Give me the microphone.
It's a Sennheiser.
I understand it's a Sennheiser. I've worked on Sennheisers before. This is by far the strangest interview I've ever done. I didn't know what to expect. I thought he was going to ask me questions about my prep for the courses. I thought he was going to ask me about my new yellow shirt that I was wearing. Never worn yellow before. First day ever wearing yellow. Feel good. But no, we've been just rambling down these twisted rabbit holes for the past few minutes, and I just wanted to sincerely apologize to the fans at home, but I also want to say welcome to the world of AJ and Brian. We're glad you're here.
I mean, I would say best of luck, and that'll just be the icing on your cake this week is luck. You've got such a good cake underneath that icing. Let's go. I think you'll do just fine. So I can tell that if this isn't real life, then at least we're lucky enough to share the same simulation or dream. So, no, it's good? Okay, good. I'm like really good at that microphone control. Okay, I think I asked for one thing, but you said like 3 or 4.
You know, it's hard. Counting's hard, math.
That's very disheartening because I think you are, correct me if I'm wrong, you are like you're an engineer of some sort, and an engineer who specializes in like constructing or designing spaceships pretty much.
Yes.
So the fact that numbers are hard, how many dimensions have you had in your bag? Have you had like, please tell me you've had at least 2. So now you're on your 3rd dimension. Okay, don't, yeah, forget about that. I still remember my first dates like it was 16 years ago, because that's when it was. Will you marry me?
Yes.
I mean, it's all good, but I just wanted to know just in case. The people that will see this interview, do you have a message for them?
You may or may not be lost within a couple minutes of this interview happening.
I didn't ask you a question, but okay, so putting the horse, putting, come on, this is an interview. This is an interview.
Oh my God.
I'm asking the questions.
Okay, well I'm confused now.
Yep, me too.
The rain, I played through the whole thing, so.
I'm not gonna touch you, but I have even, you're welcome. Rolling?
Oh.
Okay, cool, yeah.
I'll do that, and I'll just be right here.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I mean, it's like, I've just been depressed lately. I like to live in the balance, I like to live in the present moment, but I really don't like to be just a obvious distraction towards other golfers. So we have taken a pause. And
that was our fault. He missed. He tapped metal, but
yeah,
you know.
Gave it a good run. Let's go teeter totter, seesaw. I'll bring the camera. We'll just keep it rolling. If you could just let's observe. Well, I think he's gonna like that one. Oh, I jinxed it.
Telling us about these sports that he plays. It's like a little pool table, and you know like the pendulum that goes on the table, like.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, but you got to play pool with that on a little square table.
With Skittles.
It's called Skittle Sports, but pool balls, they're like a bouncy ball size.
Not me. I mean, I got my pen and paper. Man, that's all I need.
Yep.
Not right now, though.
Years.
Yeah. You're just out there dehydrating the course, much like Plug your jerky.
Yeah, dude.
But I don't really want to talk about that right now because I'm very hungry. And we're back inside the Jones zone. Nice. Yeah. What other questions do I have? Thank you. Oh, man, that feels good.
Maybe my shot of the day, you know? I don't know. I had a really good shot on hole 16's tee shot.
I think it's because you want to look as tall as me. Or maybe the light's just better over there. I'm feeling hungry. That's probably the main one. But if we're
Can
talking
you hold this real quick?
But if we're talking about disc golf, so I would say my putting was lackluster. And then I threw some pretty bad shots, got a couple good breaks, and that definitely saved me a couple strokes.
Nice. I'll take that back. Do you have a peanut allergy?
We'll find out. Yep.
And then we fall off the balance beam. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. I think you summed it up pretty good there.
A lot of people have been saying that I've nailed it. And a lot of people have been calling, actually no, only I have been calling myself the hammer.
Well, the hammer has nailed it.
Do you have time for an interview? Do you have time for an interview? Okay, I've got some questions. Okay, in a minute, finish your round. Finish your round, please. I mean, my voice cracks when I try to yell that loud. I'd much rather have you right here to answer the questions. Thank you, thank you.
All right, whenever you're ready, AJ.
Okay. Okay. And if you could you also show me how to Dougie real quick? Okay, nice. All right, and she's out. Here we go. It's all good. We're good.
Also, quick tangent. If you are ever in a porta potty on the disc golf course, make sure when you come out, since you have no idea what's happening around you, that you shut the door softly. Nobody likes the people who let the door slam.
Ah, this is true. This is true. So, interview questions. Right. So, Brian, in simple terms, can you define the term golfer? You can define the term disc golfer if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
But like, can you just?
I can give you 2 definitions, AJ.
Okay.
Here, I'll take it.
Yeah. It's not how.
It's actually an interesting question, but it's. Hey! I understand the question and I really like it.
Good. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I ate one.
You got one? Yeah, one got
And
up.
then what do you do with this?
You can toss it back to the earth. Okay, let's just do some
Commentating?
commentary, and if you get bored or if there's a lull, you can just look through the pictures that I've taken today. There's some good ones in there. Here we go. Let's make a wish.
Okay.
And then blow it out. Okay, you got your wish?
Okay, just a moment.
Okay. Here we go.
What? You give me a hard one.
Well, okay, my wish was to talk to you today.
Oh.
And it came true. Let me guess, your wish, Owen Scoggins, was to make the cut?
How do you know it?
I am all-knowing.
You know what? He's so smart. He see my face and he know it. My wish is just like make the cut top 10 and you know it. Smart.
What can I say? Wow.
You know what? I saw him out there a lot at California. He's a cool guy. He playing great. He just always like sweet, this guy. If you guys don't know him, you guys should talk with him because he's a very nice person all the time. So.
Oh my gosh. Corey.
Ooh, yeah.
How you doing?
Doing good. A little sweaty, a little hot, but overall good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Keenan, you're next.
Keenan.
While in sync.
Keenan.
Yep.
How you doing?
Doing all right. How you doing, AJ?
Nope, get out of here.
Okay.
Best of luck the rest of the
Thank you.
season.
Can you ask him about like always playing really well in the final
So, Chris, bonus question. Thanks for coming back inside the booth. Peter, come on. Peter.
Yes.
The square root of 69 does not exist. Your thoughts?
No, it exists.
Trick question. You nailed it. Yes. What's your name? Renee, walk downhill so you can walk back uphill, please. For me. Renee?
What's up, Risley?
Hey, man. How you doing? What's your last name?
Ramirez.
Okay, I'm going to call you Ramirez from now on.
Okay.
Is that cool?
That's cool.
All right, cool. Now that we got that out of the way. Ramirez, you're through 3 rounds here at the Dynamic Discs Open. I know that the first 2 rounds didn't go exactly the way you planned, but the 3rd round, man, you turned it on. You turned that camera on and you hit record, did you?
No, I was doing distances, but that was pretty close.
Okay, close enough. So, Ramirez, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm loving being out here.
Me too. Me too. Were you also, okay, I don't know if I should just get that real or not. What do you think?
Do it.
Okay. Were you also as depressed as I was, like, for the last month? Brian,
Go on.
Brian, might I remind you that this is a Sennheiser? How do you feel? I mean, mustache, no mustache? What would you like to see?
I think you're looking pretty sweet with the mustache, man. Maybe trim up the chin hairs so you've got just the stash, and then you really got it rocking.
Okay, noted. Actually, can you hold this for a sec? I mean, you could talk into it if you want. You know, tell the people about how today went, if you feel like it, Nathan. I'm gonna write it down. You know,
You're gonna write it down?
Yeah, shave the neck hairs.
Keep the stash.
Keep the stash. I mean, what else do you want to talk about?
I feel good. It's beautiful out here in Emporia. It's got such a charm to it. If you are watching this and this somehow makes the video, or if the video even gets out, and you want to take a trip to play disc golf somewhere with some friends, Emporia is a sweet place to do it. There's a lot of local breweries and restaurants. There's diners, and there's so much disc golf. There's a Dynamic Disc Warehouse. I'm not sure what their policy is for tours, but there's just a lot of awesome disc golf here, and the community embraces it. And I'm stoked to be here. And I'm stoked that my friend is here. And I just feel like he never left. And I love you, everyone at home. Thank you for watching and listening. And Anthony behind the camera, I don't know how you're still standing there. It's incredible. AJ, I think it's time we sign off.